Welcome everyone to the location and fight guide for Frostmaw, the Mountain Terror. The boss roams around in the Hallowed Mountains. The route the boss takes is shown on the map with the blue line. For this boss fight I used the Merciless Iron Sword, Pendant of the Duskwatcher and the Howlfang armor set. I also used the Blood Rage, Power Surge, Veil of Frost and Crimson Beam abilities. This boss has 6 main key points. The boss will raise his claw in the air, followed by slamming it down, causing a big frost explosion that moves outwards around the boss. When hit, this will deal a decent amount of damage and chill you for 6 seconds. Try to move or dash away from the boss to avoid this damage. The boss also has a projectile attack. The boss will move away from you, followed by firing 3 frost projectiles towards you. When hit, each projectile will deal a decent amount of damage and freeze you for 3 seconds. Try to sidestep to avoid this damage. When in melee range of the boss will perform 3 slashes in a row. Each slash will deal a decent amount of damage, but all 3 slashes can lead to a large amount of damage. Try to move or dash away from the boss to avoid this damage. When the boss runs away with an ice trail behind the boss, shortly after the boss will perform a slash attack. When hit, this will deal a small amount of damage and freezes you for 2 seconds. The boss will also summon a snowstorm. During this storm, pillars of ice will erupt from the ground. When hit, this will deal a small amount of damage and chills you for 2 seconds. During this storm, the boss will dash around and try to perform a slash attack. When hit, this will deal a decent amount of damage and freezes you for 2 seconds. Try to keep moving during this storm to avoid as much damage as you can. The boss will also fire a beam of frost in front of the boss from left to right. When hit, this will deal a large amount of damage and freezes you for 3 seconds. Try to dash away from the boss or through the ice beam if you can time it right to avoid this damage. After killing this boss, you will gain a tier 3 frost spell point that you can spend on a tier 3 frost ability of your choosing in the frost ability tab. You are now also able to make thick leather at the tannery. And finally, you can now also craft the Mountain Peak bag at the leatherworking station. This bag will give you up to 13 extra inventory slots, allowing you to carry up to 300 silver coins without getting the silver sickness debuff, and also giving you 26 extra health. I hope you enjoyed this guide, and if you want to see some live content or have any questions about the game, you can always come and visit me at twitch.tv/Jiraku. Thank you again very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.